We can cure any disease with a simple injection. Yeah, you heard me right. From hereditary conditions to reverse aging or to simply upgrade ourselves to be a superhuman. We can manipulate our DNA to reach these goals. Are we already there? Just hold on. We are almost there. Gene editing technology is not a new concept, but there's a breakthrough done in 2012 by biochemist Jennifer Doudna and microbiologist Emmanuel Charpentier. It's going to change the evolution from its core. The breakthrough discovery is Crispr. Basically, it's the way of changing the code of life. Without talking about DNA, we cannot dig into Crispr. This is a DNA, the base of life. It's inside a chromosome. We have 23 pair of chromosomes. We have DNA in all of these. This is the building blocks of life. Double helix carries the genetic instruction for development, functioning, growth, and reproduction of all living things. There are 4 types of bases in DNA molecule. Human DNA is 99.5% identical to all of us. However, there are small differences to make us unique. In 2003, sequencing of the human genome was done. It took 13 years and spent over $3 billion. Our DNA is placed in a pattern, just like a book. If there are any spelling mistakes in the book, it affects the meaning of the book. Just like that, if there are any mistakes in our genome, it affects us. In the Human Genome Project, we are able to map the blueprint to build a person. Now we have a base to compare our genes to find out if there are any errors. If there are any errors, we can just identify them, replace it, or just knock it off. Till 2012, we are only able to identify the error. There is no accurate way to treat it. After the CRISPR breakthrough, everything changed. Certain bacteria has a memory of the virus it has been attacked. It will store a copy of the DNA of the virus on its own DNA. The bacteria uses DNA information to identify the virus, and it has this protein called Cas9. It identifies the virus and cuts its DNA. Cas9 is a programmable protein. It can detect and cut the programmed DNA. This is an astronomical achievement. It doesn't stop there. We can add an instruction RNA to fix the gene, just like word process. Copy, paste. Because Cas9 is an RNA guided enzyme. Voila! Just like that, your genetic predisposition is fixed. Recently, genome therapy was successfully done in humans. It's obvious we're going to reach eugenics soon. Even though CRISPR technology is in its infancy, the way it's grown for last decade, it promises that we can reach my opening statement in the next decade. An analysis done in 2015 revealed more than 95% of the population have health problems. Third of them have more than 5 ailments. If you think about it, it's no surprise. As a species, we are in the peak of our invention and technology, but 95% of us are sick. Because the global pharmaceutical market worth more than $900 billion in 2017. It just simply runs on we being sick. We are living in a world that's driven by the profit, not by humanity. It won't be easy to break down these pharmaceutical giants and get these treatments to every suffering person in the world. Just imagine a clean, healthy human race. Yes, we are on that path to the euphoric future. But it's not going to be simple. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We are engineering life for thousands of years. It's not a new concept. From the banana we eat, the pet dog we own, so many things we taken for granted are genetically engineered. But the new technology is so powerful, people phrase it playing God. In the wrong hand, it can be disastrous. Anybody with the knowledge of biology and the right tool can do it. But not done right, it can lead to cancer or some crazy mutation. Because it's all about wealth and power, some country can raise a superhuman race to take over the world. Our technology grew faster than our compassion. When you say CRISPR, you cannot go without mentioning designer babies. Yes, it's happening, but not the extent you think. In 2017, the world's first gene-edited babies conceived using CRISPR. Gene editing on embryos is unethical for now. The powerful and wealthy will be getting these benefits behind closed doors. By the time it's available for everybody, they are already few steps ahead of us. Inequality, the impact on the biosphere is one of the main concerns. But choosing the right way, the possibilities for better life is undeniable. Some are pessimistic, some are optimistic. But science cannot be contained. It will prevail.